I use the in-man aligner a lot, but a lot of my patients want invisible orthodontics, and so I felt like this was a really good option for that, and I wanted to learn a bit more about it.
I've come on the course today basically to get the live experience of the course. IAS do the online courses, and I've done the in-man course and the learner course online. So this is the updated version, and you get the participation and knowledge of other people on the course as well. Plus it's just very motivational.
I did the online course for clear smile aligner, so I treated a few patients, but I felt that when I had some troubleshooting, I wasn't really sure how to deal with it, so that's why I decided to come today.
Yeah, really good. I was using clear aligners previously, but just for very simple cases, so mainly just for 2-to-2 minor crowding, ortho relapse type cases. But I feel more confident already about working on bigger cases. I'm really excited about broadening premolars and getting broader smiles using clear aligners.
The course is very good. There's new content from the online course. We summarised the important bits of assessment and diagnosis and record taking and treatment planning, which is important to any particular plans that you're using.
It's very good because it cleared up some questions that I had.
I was pretty amazed by how much he's done, how many cases he's done.
The speaker's very good. He's a great knowledge of not just the clinical aspect of it, but actually the construction of the aligners, and has a history of performance in that. It's been very good actually. He's also given us an insight to some future developments that they're working on that I wasn't aware of, even for the recent publications in orthodontics. So yes, very motivational, and he's good fun as well.
He's very good. He explains everything. When we have any questions, he answers straight away. And because he also treated so many patients, so he has very good experience, so that really helps.
I really had a good experience with in-man aligner, and so I like the idea of staying with that brand, which is why clear smile aligners appeal to me. What I've heard from colleagues, what people find really useful about it is the support on the forum. They feel very supported with their cases, and that's really important.
Generally, all these courses, they present it like it's very easy, that you just take impressions and you can do whatever, and it's very easy, the teeth will move as the wire moves. But actually, when I started treating patients, I came to many problems. So obviously I learned as I went, but it was very stressful for me. So I prefer approach which is maybe for the beginning simpler, explains better, and then you can treat your patient safely, and not to jump into any problems really. Then maybe when you're more advanced, you can treat in more advanced cases. But for the beginning, I think it's crazy just to say, here are wires, here are brackets, and there you go.
I've done sort of getting around most of the IAS courses. I've done the photography one in man, and the fixed appliance course. So it's given us a knowledge. It's not one particular appliance is going to suit every patient. So it's given me a foundation to when to use the right appliances for the right patient at the right time. Also gives us access to the online portal and the forums, which is very important when you're in the practice by yourself.
The big thing that comes across about the Academy is the fact that there is so much support. A lot of dentists have mentioned the forum, that they can go on there and they can post their cases, and they get a response really quickly in a really friendly, patronising way, where they're supported through any cases they want to undertake. And I think the beauty of the IAS Academy is the fact that it's a really supportive environment where dentists can comfortably develop.
The patient obviously comes first, and you have to have their best interests before any personal gain. So again, you have a foundation knowledge of the diagnosis and assessment, but there's that mentoring throughout.
I think this is a very good approach, that you need to do the proper assessment. If you're not sure, you ask for advice, and no question is stupid. Maybe it's stupid for you, but they treat so many cases, so they don't mind if you ask anything. And it's better to understand it and better to ask a few times than to do something not very clever for you or for the patient.
I would definitely recommend it for anyone interested in using clear aligners. So many of our patients have orthodontic relapse or just have simple ortho problems, and it's a shame to not be able to offer them options for correcting those.
Yes, I would recommend it. It's nice to meet up with folk actually physically rather than online. You can only get so much from online, although that's important because you might decide it's not for you. Yeah, I would come again.
Oh, definitely. Not just this course, but generally all the courses from IAS, because of the approach they have. So they even say that you shouldn't jump into more difficult cases at the beginning. You should go for the simple ones first. So I like this idea. And specifically with the clear smile aligner, I think it's very good for patients who want something aesthetic. They're willing to pay a little bit more for it. And I think it's quite a safe way because everything is digitally prepared. You know how it will look at the end. The patient will know. So I really like that idea.
Fabulous.
Inspirational.
Amazing.